Welcome back to the I can't open this. I'm sweating, my hair is a mess, I don't know what to do with it. It's just Hello my beautiful babes, what is up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video I am so excited because I get to finally play with my brand new palette, and I am just so excited, honestly. If you guys haven't seen my last video, I'll definitely leave it down below in the description box. But I had opened my very first Jeffree Star Halloween mystery box, and blood sugar, beautiful, beautiful blood sugar was one of the many goodies that I got in the box, and I am just so excited to sit down and finally play with this palette. So without any further ado, let's just get started. And I don't know why my head just moved so much towards the end, but we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Alright, so I am so excited to finally give my first impressions on this palette, and I do apologize for how many times I will probably say excited throughout this video. But it's true, I am very excited. But this packaging is absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. Like, look at this packaging. It's absolutely stunning. I cannot get over it. I really can't. Alright, so here is a quick overview of the palette. Just absolutely so beautiful. And last night I legit sat down on my floor and I swatched every single shade, and I tried to figure out what direction I wanted to go with, because there are just so many beautiful shades in here and so many different directions that we could go in. And I was like, do I want to do the purple? Do I want to stick to all red? The browns? There's just, I have absolutely no idea. But this top row is the perfect everyday, like, neutrals right up here. So I love that so much. And guys, it's time to get started. So it's time to set the eyes, and I'm going to first be grabbing my blinged brushes E11, and I'm going to take the shade, what is this called? Okay, what does that say? Sugarcane. I read something completely different, so I just wanted to make sure I said the proper shade name. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to dip into is this one over here called Sugarcane. And I'm just going to use this to set my eyelids. The next shade I think I'm going to dip into is, oh my gosh, how do I even pronounce this? Me trying to sound it out. Intravenous. So it's going to be this one over here, and I'm just going to apply that on my E12 brush. And I'm just going to place this all over my crease. Woo! Pigmentation. Jeffree always comes through with pigmentation. No surprise there. Wow. We're going to dip again. And we're going to build up the color even more, although that color, whew, she's already there, but I want it even more intense. And please excuse my hair, it's all over the place. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want to put it up because I have a headache, and medicine, Advil, it's not helping, so I wasn't going to put it up, so just excuse my hair for whatever it's doing. But anyway, the next shade I'm going to dip into is, ouch. Don't ask me why I said it like that. And then I'm just going to apply that on my E13 brush. And I'm just going to place this in the upper portion of our crease. So it also helps blend out those edges. Word choices today. Slacking. So pretty. Then the next shade I'm going to dip into is Cake Mix. And I'm going to apply that on my JS12 brush. I'm just going to use this to blend out the edges of Cake Mix. Next, I'm going to take my Magic Star concealer in the shade C7, and I'm going to grab my Bling Brushes E16 brush, and I'm going to just do a cut crease. So I'm going to quickly do that off camera, and then I'll be back to continue the look. Now I'm going to go into, I'm going to go into the shade Prick, which is the truest red in this palette, and I'm going to, gosh, this mirror is in the way. Sorry. I'm just going to apply that on my E14 brush. And I'm just going to place this where we just put the concealer. Now I'm going to dip back into the shade Intravenous. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. But anyway, I'm going to take that shade on a JS12 brush. And I'm going to focus this on the outer half of my lid. Just so the shade Prick and the outer corner can just blend in nicely together. Just gonna go back in with the E12. So now I'm just gonna take my M213 and I'm gonna dip back into the shade Prick, and I'm gonna tap off the excess, and I'm gonna run this all over my lash line. I'm just going to keep this as close to the lash line as possible. Now I'm going to take my JS13 brush and I'm going to dip into the shade, what is it? Intravenous. That lovely, lovely shade, and I'm just going to focus this towards the outer half of my lash line. So now I'm going to go into the shade Ouch on my M508 brush, and I'm going to run this underneath the shade Prick as well as Intravenous. And then I'm just going to go back in with one of the clean brushes. I'm just going to lightly use that to blend it out so it's not as harsh. Next, I think I'm going to go into the shade Candy Floss, which was one of the shades that I swatched in my last video. I love it so much. It is so beautiful when I swatched it, and I am so excited to put that on my eyes. So I don't have any other brushes that I would typically use to highlight my brow bone, but I'm just gonna grab my M152. Whoops. So pretty. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I did add false lashes. Of course, I added the Kiss Magnetic false lashes, except I added them in the style Tantalize. They are more of a natural look. And I just love how this look came out so much. My thoughts on the palette itself, no shocker here. I love it so much, from the packaging to the formula to the shades, the performance. Jeffree always comes through with his palettes and every product that he does, and I love it so much, and I can't wait to use it again in the future, especially with the holiday season coming up. I'm going to be using this religiously this upcoming months. November and December, my go-to palette, and I'm just so excited. But yeah, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hitting the notification bell. As always, every product used today will be linked down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys!